The United States of America, with its extensive history and varied topography, is home to a great number of abandoned locations that were once bustling with activity, but now serve as eerie reminders of times gone by. These desolate and abandoned locations reveal stories of both wealth and sorrow, as well as the ever-changing character of human endeavors. In this video, we will talk about 10 such locations that are dispersed around the nation, each of which has a distinct narrative that is just waiting to be discovered. Number 10. Bodie, California. It is located in the high desert of Eastern California, is a monument that stands as a tribute to the historical period of the gold rush. Established in 1859, the town prospered as a result of the flow of gold and silver from its mines, which resulted in the addition of over 10,000 individuals to the community. There were 65 saloons, gaming halls, brothels, and opium dens in Bodie, which contributed to the city's active and bustling community. Nevertheless, the boom was short-lived, and by the year 1888, the once thriving town had fallen to the fate that was inevitable for many gold rush settlements. Number 9. Centralia, Pennsylvania. A good example of an abandoned town is Centralia, which is located in Pennsylvania. The persistent underground coal fire that has been smoldering since 1962 is what sets this location apart from others. The flames devoured Centralia, a community that had previously flourished as a coal mining community, and forced its citizens to evacuate their homes. The fire continues to burn to this day, despite the numerous attempts that have been made to put it out. As a result, the town has been transformed into a haunting scene consisting of cracked roadways and billowing smoke. Number 8. Grossinger's Catskills Resort, New York. The Grossinger's Catskills Resort, which was located in the center of the Catskill Mountains, was once a symbol of elegance and extravagance on the mountain range. The resort provided a luxury getaway from the hustle and bustle of city life, and it was frequented by celebrities and socialites, Grossinger's, on the other hand, fell out of favor as a result of shifting preferences and fashions, which ultimately led to its discontinuation in the 1980s. Currently, the deteriorating remnants of this once thriving refuge reverberate with the echoes of a time that has long since passed. Number 7. Glen Rio, Texas. Since its founding in 1903, Glen Rio has become a well-known destination along the famous Route 66, which runs along the border between Texas and New Mexico. Due to its advantageous position, it became a buzzing hub for travelers who were looking for a place to rest while they were traveling across the country. Nevertheless, subsequent to the rerouting of Route 66 in the 20th century, the town was confronted with a downturn that ultimately led to its abandonment. From this day forward, Glen Rio continues to serve as a mute witness to the shifting currents of transportation and the development of highways in the United States. Number 6. Hatcheta, New Mexico. In the 1940s, Hatcheta was a prosperous mining town in southern New Mexico, came to the end of its heyday. Even though they have been abandoned and neglected, the ancient structures of the town continue to stand as stoic monuments of the past. A striking image of a society that once depended on the riches that lie beneath the soil is painted by the abandoned streets and decaying houses of Hatcheta. This community became silent when the mines ran out of their material. Number 5. Murphy's Ranch, California. With a history that is both complicated and contentious, Murphy's Ranch, which is located deep within the Santa Monica Mountains, conceals an abandoned bunker. Constructed in the 1930s, the property was initially designed to function as a self-sufficient retreat for individuals who sympathized with the Nazi ideology. In spite of its sinister beginnings, Murphy's Ranch developed over the course of time and eventually turned into a deserted wonder that was concealed amid the rough nature of California. Today, in order to access this location, one must go on a hike, which reveals multiple layers of California's past. Number 4. Orpheum Theater, Massachusetts. The Orpheum Theater in Massachusetts, which was once a bustling location for vaudeville acts and theatrical productions, is now standing in a state of silence and abandoned desolation. Since the beginning of the 20th century, the theater has been a witness to a period of time that was filled with cultural and entertaining activity. The Orpheum, on the other hand, fell into ruin as the popularity of vaudeville began to decline and cinema became the primary focus of attention. The deteriorating splendor of this long-forgotten theater is a reflection of the shifting preferences in entertainment that characterized the middle of the 20th century. Number 3. Rhyolite, Nevada. This place seems to have stuck in time, a haunting reminder of the rise and fall of a mining town that used to be very busy. As the 20th century began, the town grew into a busy center where people came to try to make money by mining the rich minerals that lay beneath Nevada's rough environment. However, the mines that enriched rhyolite in the beginning would soon determine its fate. Rhyolite was at its best when it came to mining for valuable minerals, which drew people from all walks of life looking for money and chances. The rough sounds of pickaxes and the steady hum of industry echoed through the dry hills, weaving thoughts with silver and gold into a beautiful tapestry. Still, the short-lived nature of mine towns cast a dark shadow over rhyolite's future. As the mineral veins dried up, the town's wealth dropped, and the hope of getting rich started to vanish. By the early 1900s, rhyolite had been abandoned and was now just a memory of what it used to be. Time and the hard desert winds have worn down the bones of once grand buildings, which now stand as eerie guardians over the empty land. Today, this place stands as a moving reminder of how mining towns can disappear quickly. There is a story of boom and bust in the very fabric of the ghost town. Its broken down buildings, falling walls, and empty streets tell that story. Number 2. Street Elmo, Colorado. The town of Street Elmo, which is located in the Colorado Rockies, was once a prosperous mining community that had a population of more than 2,000 people during its peak in the late 19th century. However, as the mines gradually depleted their wealth, the town saw a gradual decline, which ultimately resulted in the town's abandonment in the 1920s. The remarkable preservation of the architecture in Street Elmo provides a window into the past, reflecting the spirit of a bygone age in the very center of the Rocky Mountains. Number 1. Terlingua, Texas. Terlingua, which is located in the rough terrain of West Texas, flourished as a mining settlement that was primarily centered on the production of cinnabar, which is the ore from which mercury is obtained. It was during the early decades of the 20th century that Terlingua reached its highest point of income and wealth. The town was humming with activity, and the mines were operating at full capacity. On the other hand, the 1940s marked a crucial turning point in the history of Terlingua's economy, as the mines gradually went dry, indicating the conclusion of the city's economic base. Terlingua became a condition of abandonment as a result of the ensuing collapse, and the town still displays the heartbreaking scars of its former greatness to this day. The only witnesses to a community that has been rendered silent by the unstoppable march of time are the abandoned structures, the silent graves, and the relics of mining operations. A poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of economic booms and the tremendous impact they can have on towns that were once thriving. The sorrowful history of Terlingua serves as a powerful reminder of both of these things. Terlingua is a town that once resounded with the noises of progress and prosperity, but now stands as a sad monument to the ravages of time. The story of this town is whispered in the stillness of its abandoned relics. The abandoned places scattered across the United States silently bear witness to the ups and downs of human history, serving as a testament to the inevitable passage of time. From the once thriving gold mining town of Bodie to the eerie vistas of Centralia, each area tells a different story of rise and fall, success and abandonment. As these locations remain immobile in time, they encourage us to contemplate the transience of human endeavors and the forces that define the societies in which we live. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.